Welcome back to DezCo. I'm Dez, he's Co. Today we have a genuine Gus Fring action figure. Look at that. That's him. That's Gus Fring, King of the Empire. Two empires. Meth Empire and Restaurant Empire. I do like the little sky window, skylight. I love Breaking Bad. Everyone loves Breaking Bad. Probably the first time they've seen this face before, especially me. I think this was the first time I've ever seen him in anything, or at least noticed him. I may have seen him before in Community. It's hard to tell. Timelines match up pretty nearby. Anyway, regardless, let's check this out. I don't know what this outfit is from. I think in Breaking Bad, if you've seen it and paid attention, you know he was in Chile when Pinochet took over, who is, if you don't know, a dictator that took over in the 70s. And Gus hates him for very obvious reasons. I would too if a dictator took over my country. That would piss me off. Anyway, so I'm guessing that's what that pistol is from, and then machete or some kind of sword, a katana maybe. I don't know. He definitely has a cool drip. Maybe this is what the rebellion wore back then over there in Chile. It looks cool for sure. Very dope. He's got a cape. Maybe he was a high-ranking officer or commander, and that's how he got his jump on the empire, got his connections. Pretty badass. Okay, let's open him up from the top this time. I learned my lesson. Kind of need to use the knife to jimmy it open. He's coming out. Oh my god. I will say I do love the clamshell packaging. I know they do this on import figures, but seeing it on this, really good. I love it. It's just an extra step they're taking to make sure it's protected, and I really, really like that. Ooh, Gus Fring, the man himself, the man who made Breaking Bad. And then I think, oh, his cape is just not attached to him. All right, here we go. There we go. Poopy, I hit the camera. All right, let's get it out. There we go. Last piece. One machete or katana, cutlass, whatever the Frank Castle this may be. He has one. Two, probably like a Walter 2 PPK, whatever the name of that gun was. I forget. This is an old one. It could be like a Colt or something with a scope. I don't know why the fuck you would put a scope on a pistol. That's kind of ridiculous, but hey, cool. There he is, man. Legendary villain right here, Gus Fring. Unmatched. Anti-hero too. I don't know. Depending on who you are, he may not be a villain. He may be anti-hero, maybe even just a hero, you know? He was a good guy. All right, articulation. Looks like he has these shoulder guards that I think they're rubber. They do look like they fold. They get in the way of any sort of movement, to be honest. For a single joint, that's not too shabby. All right, he does not come with extra hands, so he is stuck with the gripping hand and then the shooter hand. His waist, 360, pretty good. Not great, definitely not great. Back crunch. Okay, kind of reactive. You can get him reactive poses, it looks like. His head, 360. Not a lot of up and down with it though. Oh, it does seem to have like that G.I. Joe neck. Does look like it moves at 2 points. There is a thigh joint, full 360. The foot, classic Hasbro foot. Yo, goofy with it. Get goofy with it. Gus is a goofy guy, you know? Really goofy. Loves to goof around. With his main man, Mike. They goof around. Sometimes Saul is there. They hate Walter, though, so don't tell him. So it looks like his cape doesn't really have any attachment. It's just a square hole and peg. Let's see how that works out. If I can... There we go. Is Gus left-handed or right-handed?
He's ambidextrous.
I like that. I like that. Gus is ambidextrous. If you ask Vince Gilligan if Gus is ambidextrous, he will say yes instantly. It's just, you know, it's how it was. It's how... I know you're what you're saying. Wait, isn't his... Wait, what am I saying?
Nice.
I don't know, man. April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go with his little pea shooter and his machete. He's a freedom fighter. He's fighting fascism in this tight fit. Man, look at him. That's aura. That is aura. I would follow this man. And he stands by himself. His cape is not touching the ground. It might just be because I have his hands out, reached out. So his center of balance and gravity is pretty evenly distributed. Sometimes a lot of figures have a hard time standing, and that's just a test by itself. Overall, I'm kind of impressed for this just being Gus Fring. He's not super active unless you watch that Gus Fring versus everyone video. It's a really cool find. I'm glad I have it, especially in this, like really cool army outfit. Like, you can't beat it. Like, holy, I wish I had him like this in Breaking Bad. Like, wow. All right, let's get him in some poses and check it out.